There's different ways to take the back, but one very effective way is this one. Let's say I'm here and I'm passing this guard here, okay? I want to control his feet, jam his hips, similar. Let's say I do a leg drag. He kind of rolls, tries to roll away from me, get an underhook here, okay? And I get what used to be called the Hickson, which is where you have this arm, the top arm, and you have the bottom, the top hand, right hand loop through the arm, and the left hand controlling his top arm. This used to be called a Hickson because he used to get guys in this position and just beat them in the Vale Tudo fights. Also a gifter after twisting arm control, because the arm's twisting, and I call this the figure 4 seatbelt because it makes sense, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna S-mount him here, and I'm gonna take his back, okay? Using this grip right here. So I wanna literally sit him up like in a chair and move him from his left hip to his right hip. I wanna fall off to my left, but not onto my left leg. I wanna move it out of the way. So I'll push myself off here, then I get here. Whether I have this hip hook, as I call it, or I get a figure 4, a body lock. Not everybody can get that, but at least I'm here and I want to stay tight. Okay? So from the other side. Passing the same concept because you don't have the pants. I want to jam these hips here, here, here. Move across. Here. Control that arm because it's always there. Left knee. Right foot, move that left foot out of the way. Go right under here. I can body lock him, or I can take my left foot, put it on my right, and stay tight. Because I need to be able to push him more so on his back. So I can isolate his arm here, and then lock it in here. From here I have a lot of options here. And so forth, so. So, when you're passing, no gi, it's good to be able to get control of his feet. Not as much as the knees, because his feet will still be able to move, but here, okay, because what would you do with the feet here? Here's the S-mount entry here. My left knee to the head, step over, and pull him up. And we wind up here. Nice and tight. Don't do this, because when you arch away, you don't have any, your arms are straight, and you need to be able to push them away. So when you're here, my arms can push to the left, and I can roll them this way, leaving me an opportunity to bring this leg over and lock this here, or to just trap his arm here by his left hip. So it isolates the arm, and then I can go in for chokes. I see a lot of the back thinking that you guys are here, but the problem is my arms are straight. I don't have any ability to push them away. When I'm here, I can push them and roll them. Because here, you can go in arm locks. So, for the back kick, here, you'll probably lift up his feet. I can begin to even cross him over here. This is a hip hook. So the objective with that right leg is to have it like a bar across his belt line here. He's probably gonna have his knees open, yes, right here, and I wanna hook his leg with this hip hook, okay? And this is like a deadbolt and pushes this, the left foot pushes the right foot down into the hip as I stay here. Because from here, I don't have to move him away. I can begin to fight here and get the chokes here, because I have a good control of his arm. And he's probably gonna be stopping the choke with this arm. But remember, it's the top hand that's the choking arm, not the bottom one. So here, you can only really reach the bottom hand. So I can just go chop it here and then begin to get right in here and keeping the head tight. My left elbow pulls back and he taps. But the key is just to get into this position with the figure 4 seatbelt here and keep your head tight. Because this is the escape side, but the problem is that I have this leg across. If you get the hooks like this, it becomes fairly easy for him to escape, because all he has to do is go over the bottom leg and he goes towards the arm that is underhooked. That's the escape side. Okay? So one last time. And then drop my chest, so I pull him up and nice and tight right here. And then from here, I just want to keep him tight just to see how he's going to defend. Yeah. And you sometimes get this, if he's got his chin tucked and grabs that arm right there, go back here, maybe frame the head here, okay? Maybe you're rolling him mostly towards his back here. Maybe isolate that arm here, lock it here, okay? And from here, I don't have a collar, but I can begin to extend his arm this way here and finish. But get that back kick and we'll start from there. 1, 2, 3. Partner up, somebody's going down.
Figure 4 seatbelt. Tight.